Welcome to Highland High School. Once again, we're ready for more action tonight, featuring the Black and Gray Brigade. Woo, boy, we're going to have some fun tonight, folks. Featuring the good old Highland Hornets, we're taking on the rough and tough Tallmadge Blue Devils. Tallmadge sits at a 2-3 record. We are sitting at an undefeated 5-0 record. What else would you expect from this team? If you expected a weak team, a bad team, well, you'd be horribly mistaken. And if you thought the band wasn't going to show up, you'd be horribly mistaken. Logan Kane in the band, too. He'll be on the call tomorrow for Highland High School girls soccer against Avon. So in case of the event I don't show up because of battery and my battery for my portable charger or phone or whatnot, there is that. There is that. We're ready for tonight. Two very dandy of a good program out here tonight, featuring the Black and Gray Brigade. Take it on Tallmadge for the very last time out here. Tallmadge gonna lead the Suburban League, American Conference, the Suburban League all together starting in 2026 on behalf of the Roosevelt Rough Riders and the Cuyahoga Falls Black Tigers. Hard to believe we're in the second half of the 2025 regular season out here for high school football. Tommy Maroon here reminding you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Tallmadge in town, usually they're good, but this year they sit at 2-3. I think we got tonight. I think we're going to kill them. I told Coach Gibbons and the gang, tonight it's kill night. Today is kill day. So there is that. Will it happen is the question. That's something we won't know until about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. The Tallmadge cheerleaders are having some fun right there. We'll see how long their fun lasts or whatnot. Mom and Dad are here tonight. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I don't know if they can see me or whatnot. I don't know if they can hear me or whatnot. I'm the DJ of this joint. I am the DJ of this joint. Mom and Dad are going to sit up there, sit down there, I should say. Fans are going to be filing their way in here tonight. We're undefeated. Tallmadge 3 blemishes, I believe. Every school except the good guys have lost at least one conference game this season. That is nuts. That is 100% nuts. We are 5-0, 2-0 in conference play. Everyone else is 1-1 minus Cuyahoga Falls, who sits at 0-2. That's not good if you're Cuyahoga Falls. But always time to change that, even though I don't know if they're gonna change it or whatnot. So the music stops playing. The band is getting ready. Bands are still filing their way out here tonight. The student section theme tonight's going to be a Hawaiian theme. So there is that. That's going to be fun to see. Lots of Hawaiian necklaces and Hawaiian shirts and maybe a surfboard or something like that. I don't know. Oh, I know that we can win tonight. We ought to win tonight. If we don't win tonight, I'd be rather sad. Once we go through, we're going to address the crowd in a minute. But first, the marching band's got to make their way to the North Gateway Tire Field. It's Highland Stadium, North Gateway Tire Field. Everybody waving to the 8th graders. It's 8th grade band night. Wow. I most certainly remember my 8th grade band night, the night when Dor hit his monster grand slam off the Yankees. And the Guardians, or at the time Indians, won by a score of, what was it, 9-8. That's what it was. That was an incredible night. We lost, ironically, here. Then it was to Aurora after a last-second field goal wound up going wide, right or left. Obviously went wide. Yep, it's time for the coin toss, folks. Grady Gibb, Casey Miser, Cody Bentow, Luke Girding, Cal Whitling, and 61 Josh Messina. They are your captains tonight for the good guys. Anytime you show up to Highland High School and wait for a football game, it is a festival. That is to say the least. As you see everybody practicing, we got 6 captains out there. Tallmadge with 4, one of them being number 19 in Braxton Dent, their senior quarterback. So 2 senior quarterbacks out here tonight for both schools. Or 1 senior quarterback for both schools, excuse me. What am I saying? Well, I tell you what I'm saying. We got 21:38, so it's kickoff time. The Highland Orchestra is down there along with the Highland Choir. I believe they'll be performing the national anthem or something around that line. As you look at Brian Moravik in the gray shirt, bottom of your screen. Brian, of course, he's the dude that runs the live streams and does a mighty good job at it. So the question is it going to be kill day today or is it going to be a close one? More than likely, I'm thinking it's going to be kill day. But there's a reason why they play the games. Let me tell you that. So everybody getting ready for what should be an entertaining one, to say the least. The marching band's still waiting as they are talking things over in the huddle for the coin toss. Will go down there by fear of losing connection. So we'll just stay up here. We will just simply stay up here. Now, I don't know if Shadur Sanders is going to show up tonight or whatnot, but I heard a lot of good stuff from me for my interview, which means a lot. We won the toss? I think we did. Or did we? No, I don't think we did. I don't know. Hard to tell from here, folks. Oh, we're going to get the ball to start off the game. We decided, you know what? To quote Matt Hasselbeck years ago, we want the ball, we're going to score. Let's hope it doesn't wind up like Matt Hasselbeck that year when he threw a pick 6 to the Packers. That was back in January 2004. My goodness. 21 years ago. I was born a few months later. I was born a few months later. Jonah and Landon are still on the sideline. They are talking with each other, practicing their kicks, having a blast. Looking forward to tonight. Go away. I think we'll win. We'll win, don't worry. You know, a lot of young kids out there, whether it's the orchestra, the band, or the choir, or all 3, if you happen to be part of all 3, but I think you can only be part of 2 of them. But there they are right there, ladies and gentlemen. You know it. You know it. Now, I know we're obviously not Fox 8 Game of the Week. I kind of doubt we're going to be Fox 8 Game of the Week for at least the rest of the season, considering the fact that this game is going to be a beatdown. That won't be fun for the opponents, particularly Tallmadge, that Barberton, 1-win Barberton. And, of course, Roosevelt has 3 wins. Revere has 3 wins. They could have had 4 if not for their foot and mouth outbreak. And, of course, lowly, sad Cuyahoga Falls. Mr. Marquette, Mr. Ed Marquette right there. He's the band director. Happy Friday is what he told someone down there. Couldn't tell who it was, but I can tell you he's looking forward to tonight. He's looking forward to tonight. With all those people out there, a lot of people down on the field. Middle school music night, you might as well call it, ladies and gentlemen. Middle school music night. See a lot of people still trying to file their way out here tonight. Let's hope that student section gets packed up because no student section is always demoralizing. I don't care if you're having a great team or whatnot. It's demoralizing regardless. Our final 2 home games this season will be at Roosevelt week 8 and then at Revere week 9. Gonna be the last time we play those schools. Gonna be the last time we play all these schools for at least a considerable amount of time, considering the fact that we are jumping sides in the Suburban League. Cleveland Guardians are playing the Texas Rangers tonight. Just got a heads up on that, my MLB app. Make it simple. Guardians win, Astros lose, Guardians make the playoffs. For the second year in a row, third time in the last 4 years, and fourth time in the last 6 years. How about that? How about this crowd that's going to make their way here to the Highland Stadium tonight? You can only assume. You can only assume that. Looks like the band's going to make their way out there, folks. They're just itching to play the fight song. We're not even going to do our pregame ritual. No scream, no nothing. Just get all out there. Just get out there. Mr. Marquette says we got to go. Gonna be in our full uniforms tonight. I think that's the first time all season that's happened. At least first time. One of the few times this season we're out in our full uniform, which ultimately makes sense considering the fact that it's not that warm out here. Weather gonna be in about the 60s as we are almost ready for some high school football in approximately 15 minutes from now. The Highland Marching Band plays the fight song right now. I tell you, being in the Highland Marching Band for 4 years, that was a thrill of a lifetime. Everybody clapping their hands out here. When I say everybody, I truly mean everybody. Those kids, they're having fun tonight. Aren't you having fun tonight? Good. Do you think we're winning tonight? Good. I think so too. So, everybody ready? One of the few marching bands out there that allow for other fall sports to be played. Like, for instance, cheerleaders right there, they play in the band. I know some soccer players, volleyball players, golfers. We're one of the few marching bands in Northeast Ohio, in the state, and maybe in the country that allows for that to happen. Now it'll be time for the national anthem. Here we go. That's why. So a great job there by the middle school 8th grade choir. They got a lot more singing talent than I do, I'll tell you that. Seriously, they did a good job. I'm dead serious. They did a good job. And now the orchestra's turn to perform the alma mater. So it is indeed middle school 8th grade music night. Let's listen. And again, a good job there. This time by the orchestra. Now it's the 8th grade band on middle school music night. I apologize for not putting that in the title. So apologies there. Land of 1,000 will be played as it usually is by the 8th graders. That happens every year. That's what we played when I was in 8th grade. That's what they always play in 8th grade. And good Lord, look at that 8th grade band. That's a good chunk of people. There's only one drawback. You missed most of the first quarter. One of the 8th grade band because you got to go back to the high school and get your instrument. Here we go. And again, the 8th grade band did a good job. 8th graders got a lot of talent, whether it's the choir, orchestra, or the band. We're almost ready for this thing to begin, folks. Yep, you know, ladies and gentlemen. I'll put this back in because we got to play Enter Sandman in a minute. Yep. I'm almost ready for the game to begin. Take off the headset for Enter Sandman in a minute. Oh, you got it?
Okay, Mr. Guthrie, you highlight it and tap it twice. No, right here and tap it twice like that. Yep. Go ahead. If you can't do it, I got it.
Excuse me.
I'd like to give a special shout out and thanks to Galaxy Restaurant and the Leatherman.
That is Mr. Guthrie, Joe Guthrie, the voice of Highland football that you're hearing right now as we take off the headset. Still waiting for things to begin out here.
Highland fans, if you're ready for the Rock of the Future, we're celebrating 25
He's got some announcements to make first, folks. Tallmadge all the way over there in the opposite field house. Again, I know I sound a little different right now, but my AirPods are right in this here case. So we will wait for the Enter Sandman to play upon Coach Mike Gibbons' request. Mr. Gibbons, 89-30 in his career. Tallmadge is led by a man named Mike Hay, assisted by Tony Edzaldi, Dan Davies, Steve Riley, Chad Lowry, Chris Raybuck, Dave Stasak, JV, Mark Cuva, Dan Ray, and Joe Clapper. So there is that. Still waiting for things to go. We're still waiting. So I hope we have time playing our Sandman. You assume we would, but assuming is one thing.
If we're from the class of 2000, or know somebody that it is.
So we're still waiting for things to play out here. Good guys out there, folks. Hi, Mrs. Ackerman. How are you tonight? Great, thank you. Yep, gonna be fun. Gonna be a lot of fun tonight. Guthrie's still laying out some stuff. It is indeed an exciting week of Hornet football. Those are the official broadcasters for tonight's game. They do a good job. Coach Grissom right there near to us. Here come the good guys in the second. We got 40 minutes, 20 seconds. Gibbons looking at Marquette. Here we come. No Enter Sandman, I guess, but all right. Guess it's safe to put the headset back on again. Everybody getting in a prayer. Everybody getting ready out there. Almost ready. That's where the 50-50 raffle will be announced, if I'm not mistaken. So if you won the 50-50, and if you're here tonight, make sure you come up here to receive your prize. A lot of money. I could use some money. Who couldn't? Who couldn't? Excuse me. Oh boy. Yep, I got. We'll have the ball to start off the game tonight, so I'll tell you that. Everybody's looking forward to tonight. Oh, enough, I don't see anybody up here in the Tallmadge side. Look at that cheerleader. She's flipping out. Quite literally flipping out. The Blue Devils make their way out there. I think they're scared to death. I'd be scared to death too if I were the Devils, I'll be honest. So waiting for things to begin out here, folks. I think it's safe to play it. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff we couldn't squeeze in our Sandman, but it's all right. It is indeed all right. Remember, it's F8 or the space bar, either one, Mr. Guthrie. I'll get it for now. I'll get it. Thunderstruck plays. We'll get the ball to start off this affair tonight, featuring the good old Highland Hornets and the Tallmadge Blue Devils. Lots of people down there. There, the Dubkowskis right there. Mr. and Mrs. Dubkowski. Who will win? Sorry, folks, just had to lower the brightness on my phone. Should be a quick and painless game for us, but a quick and painful game for the Devils. So here we go, folks. Almost ready. Oh, yeah, you can take that, I think. It'll be Casey and Luke returning this for us. And this game's almost ready to begin. We'll see what happens. 12 minutes added to the clock. You know this is going to be fun tonight. I got it. I can't tell who's kicking off for them. It might be number 20, 25, Ben Bucher. Boots are kicking off. Here we go. Hornets Blue Devils opening kickoff underway. Great to have you aboard. Time is your play-by-play announcer. Girding's going to fumble that. Field it. Gets past the 5, and he forgot something. You talk about disaster striking immediately. Devils, I think, got it. They're frantically waving for the ball. That is a disaster. No, we got it, thank God. Talk about dodging a bullet like you're in the Matrix, sir. Not really. Not really. Because we're starting inside the 10. Gert played it on a hop, fumbled it once, then has it poked away, fumbled it twice, I guess. He's lucky we got the ball back. Gimme Gibb as always, but we'll have to go 93 yards. 8 seconds left. First down and 10. This is not what you want to do to start off the game. Everything you do not want to do. And the first play, the bubble screen to Luke Goering trying to redeem himself up to the 10. Nice spin move. That's a good redemption arc. To the 21-yard line. That's a little bit better. First down 10. That's the thing about Luke Goering. Luke Goering is a very accurate and very dangerous quarterback. Heard that Rick of the Medina Gazette, he said he's got to go 17 for 20 if he wants his accuracy to go down on the season. Gibb again, Nick Dubkowski to the 41. Well, I told you once again, Nick, as he catches it, but of course, Gibb's the dangerous dude out there. 2 plays, 2 first downs. Robbie Reed, who tackled him right there, he's number 5. First down and 10. Not a large student section tonight. I have no clue where everybody is. That's driving me nuts. I mean, it probably won't make a difference considering this ball game as Casey Meiser, no Gibb again. That pass is caught down the left sideline. Luke Goering turning on the Jets at the 40. And Gert is down to the 36-yard line for a first down. 3 passes, 3 first downs, 2 of them to Luke, 1 of them to Nick. And already we are threatening bad. At the 34, not the 36. First down and 10. Ball spotted at the 34. Pistol set. Casey has not gotten the ball yet tonight. Let's see if that changes here. It looks like it's going to change here, and it does change here. Casey to the 30. He may have gotten the first. He's mighty close. And for the first time today, we don't pick up the first down unless they'll give us it. Well, I don't think they're going to give us it. A yard short at the 25. It's second down and 1. At the 25-yard line, we're knocking on the door with probably our best drive this season thus far. Let's hope it ends in 6. I think it'll end in 6. I pray to God it ends in 6. Pistol again. Why not give it to Casey Miser? He's got almost the first down. He's got the first down to the 17. Nice job right there by the superstar senior. 2:16 through this ball game. It is a 0-0 contest that you might expect so young and early in this ball game. First down and 10 at the 17, actually. Pistol 3 on the right. Jake Weber on the near side. Nick's playing slot, I think. So's Gerd. And Dylan Wazar up the middle. He's lucky to get 2. They're going to push him back. Dylan Wazar is frustrated after that. So a gain of 2 on that. Second down and 9. A gain of 1, I beg your pardon. As they'll mark him at the 16. Will come down to Jonah Kauza, perhaps. Jonah's usually reliable, but this season he is 1 for 3, having made one here against Hudson, missing at Avon Lake from 28, missing from 30-something at Copley last week. Try and get that in the back of his memory, perhaps. Jonah's still one of the best kickers in the state. In fact, top junior kicker in Ohio. As Gibbs going to punch this one up the middle. Oh my, Grady Gibbs going to take this thing. Touchdown. He's celebrating already. Wow, how about Grady Gibbs? How about Grady Gibb? He just pushed through everybody and got a gain of 16, which was plenty for a Highland touchdown. 3.5 minutes gone by in the football game. Gibb is holding. Dan is snapping. No, that's Jonah Kauza. Jonah, the junior. We're going to make this 7-0. He's been pretty accurate thus far in PATs this season. Gibb is waiting. Jones going to kick this thing right through the uprights. Good hustle there by number 6, Lucas Afera. But Afera could not get there. How about that? A 7-0 cushion for us. 3.5 minutes through the first quarter in football game. And Storm will play, have no fear. Jonah will kick off. To one of 3 men. Number 7, Quentin Johns is one of those 3 men. Number 44, Roger Williams is a freshman at 5'5". He's one of those guys. I'm still waiting. Storm plays very loudly, as you might expect after a Highland touchdown. Jonah's waiting. He walks back. He'll kick off from the 40-yard line. So a 93-yard drive after it looked like disaster was going to strike. Jonah lets one fly. Ain't nobody going to catch that. That's a touchback. That is a touchback. That is a touchback if I ever saw one. Jonah Kauza Has a lot of them. John Briccata down there, our athletic trainer. Their athletic trainer is Nicole Jessen. Did I pronounce that correctly? Jessen. Oh, you're athletic trainer. It says Justin right here. I didn't know. Excuse me, my mistake. But anyways, it's first down at 10. 5 receiver look here for the Devils. Braxton Denton shotgun set, sending number 7 Johns in motion, but he's gonna pass. Pocket collapsing. He's taken down by Cody Bendow at the 14. Dent had a big dent right there. He's gonna have a dent in his helmet. Second down and 16. Of course, that was one of the biggest concerns this season, the defense and the offensive line, but they have really stepped up to the challenge, folks. They have really enjoyed the challenge. Second down, 16. Another 5 receiver look for Dent. And Dent's going to fire when that pass is incomplete. Good hit there by William. And it's third down. Third down and a lot of yardage. William on the hit. As it's third down. Shotgun set. Again, 5 receivers, 2 on the left, 3 on the right for Dent. And Braxton takes the snap, looks to pass. Here comes the heat over the middle. Good catch. He got away. He's run up to the 22. That's all he's going to get. Cooper Zalewski. Coop says, no, you're not going to get away with anything. Nice try, though. As it's fourth down, play clock is at 0 still. Has not reset. That's all. So who's punting for them? Number 24. Gino Lagani. Lagani is a senior. He only stands at 5'9". Luke is set back to return this. Snap. No rush. During's not going to bother catching it. That one's down at the 44, 43-yard line. First down and 10. Oh, good job right there. First down and 10, 6:47 in quarter 1. Play clock disappeared. First down and 10. We'll run back. Here we go. Gonna be a right side run. Casey Miser got a first down to the 45, maybe the 44. Man down for the Devils. Man down, it's number 8. Nate Tonteller, the 6'4", 245 senior defensive lineman. John's all over him, trying to be sure he's all right. I have no clue where the Tallmadge student section is tonight. You guys, what? They did? Why? I don't care if it's sold out. I mean, if you're going to a high school, you got to show up to your game. That's odd. Won't show up. And, of course, the Fox 8 game of the week. 2 Division II powerhouses. Walsh won that game last year in the regular season. Hoban got him in the playoffs before Hoban's season ended to the Avon Eagles, a familiar face for us. But so Punt Howler is all right. His injuries are the last thing you want to see. He gets back up. Good. Good. Nate Hunt Heller. Well, as promised, the student section theme tonight is a peach Hawaiian theme. Except it ain't packed. What the heck? Oh, well, what are you going to do about it? You're not going to do anything about it. That's what you're going to do about it. First down, 10 to go. Coach Mike Evans right there. He's going to be inducted into the Lake Catholic Athletics Hall of Fame next, or tomorrow, rather. So he'll miss the BW Mount game tomorrow. Very disappointing, but you know what? Good for him. Gibbs going for a home run. You know darn well he wants it, and you know he's going to get it. Luke Gehrig, touchdown! You knew darn well he was going for the home run. You knew darn well he was going to get it. Luke Gehrig, a senior, he's had himself a fine season. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be 14-0. West Jonah misses the PAT. 6-18. Skip went 43 yards on that. Sandstorm will play again. Don't you fret, folks. Gibb waits. Jonah waits. And Jonah drills the PAT. Well, you're talking about drilling a PAT. That went behind the 8. That's a really, really good kick. But I thought that was Jonah. Guardians in a 0-0 game. Mrs. Arkin, I see you're watching the Guardians game. Why not? You're still waiting? Yeah, sorry. Let's do that. I was sorry for the kickoff. Sorry about that. So John will be kicking off. Thank you. I'm sorry. Yep, thank you. It's 14-0 with 6:18. See what Jonah has in stock out here. Waiting. Good pick by Jonah Cowder. That's going to send him into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. That'll be a touchback. First down and 10. All the kicks going on amongst the cheerleaders. The cheerleaders are going to have their legs go flying tonight if we keep this up. Sorry, folks. First down and 10. From the 20-yard line, Braxton Dent, 5 receiver look again. Man in motion. Is this the first run? No, it's a pass. It's going to flow one to the heavens. That pass is intercepted by Coop Zelensky to the 45-yard line. Wow. How about that? Being at the 46-yard line, 6 minutes, 9 seconds. 6 minutes, 9 seconds. Another game, another turnover for the Black and Green Brigade. What else is new? It's Parkinson's over. Is there a man injured? Yes, there is. Excuse me. I didn't see the injured man. Sorry, Mrs. Ockman. I didn't see the injured dude out there. So meanwhile, the Cleveland Guardians are in a 0-0 ball game. Let's hope that fella's all right. Because injuries are not what you want to see. I was wondering what was going on because I'm like, that's how we should be going now. What? Sally, there's a man down. That's something you don't want to see. Don Briquetta hurries. We're still waiting. This is not a good sight. 6 minutes, 9 seconds. Can't tell who the injured dude is. Number 58, that would be Jackson Clapper. Yes, the 6-foot sophomore. Thank you, Mr. Guthrie, as always. I remember last year we had a pretty bad injury. But looks like Mr. Clapper's going to be fine. Ooh, boy, that's nice. Of course, Hogan playing Walsh tonight. You heard. I don't know if you heard or whatnot, but 6 minutes, 9 seconds. Here we go. Shotgun. We will let the music die. Got to run over. First down, 10 to go from the 46-yard line. Shotgun formation. And Casey Miser's going left. And Casey Miser's picking up a first down. And Casey Miser's going down at the 31. What else is new? Casey Miser doing his thing. The Miser meter this season only had 11 through 5 games, but the give meter has been up there too. Wide sets going to the sideline. There is a flag down deep in the play. We'll be at the 47. Looks like he'll be first down and 4. Well, that's odd. First down and 3, excuse me. Not every day you see a first down and 3, so that Casey Miser run a little bit wiped out. Under 6 minutes in the second or first quarter, and over 6 minutes through this ball game. Grady Gibb gives one Casey. Oh boy, he goes down hard. Wow, a rare loss of yardage there by Casey. But have no fear, it's only second down and manageable. Meanwhile, the Texas Rangers ahead of the Cleveland Guardians 1-0. That ain't good. No, sir. Second down, 5 to go. So it's like we gained 5 yards, but Casey lost 2. However, we're at the 49-yard line. We're bunched up as well, looks like. Girding on the near side or center of the field, moving in motion. He will get the ball. No, Gibb does. And Gibb gets 1. Third down, our first time we're facing third down tonight. Well, Girding told me, Luke told me, 3 touchdowns, I own some donuts over there. He's already at 1. I don't have too much money, I'll tell you that. Third down, 3 to go at the 47. I assume will come out passing. Nick on the right of the screen. 2 running backs, I assume. It's going towards the left. Casey Miser, and Casey Miser got away from 1. Casey Miser somehow got the first at the 40. That was not easy. But Casey was up to the task, and he did it. What a run there by Casey, who's checking out now. You got to baby Casey until the postseason. Then you got to put him in full effect. No denying it. Ain't no denying it. Dylan Lazard checks in. No, Colton Winston, he's done for the season with an injury. Hopefully he'll be back for baseball. In motion. And there goes Lazar up the middle for a first down to the 20. Oh, boy, he's still going, 26. That was Casey Miser. Doesn't look like Casey. I could have sworn I saw Casey check out. Well, it was Casey Miser. I beg your pardon. It was indeed Casey. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm not sorry for his dad. It is 14-0. 3:17 through this first quarter. Pistol set. Casey behind Grady. Girding on the right of Grady. Get me come out passing. He does just that. He's flushed out right. He's got to get this one off. He's got to get this one off. He's got to go. He's got to go. He's up to the 20. Not a shabby gain right there. He had to do some improv. 6-yard gain. Second down. 4 to go. So now from the 21, Gibb gonna address the team on what play will happen here, folks. Another night, another good crowd here in good old Granger. Pistol trips left for the good guys. Grady gonna pass again. Grady with the screen pass. Casey Miser still going. Casey Miser is at the 10. Casey Miser at the 5. Casey Miser scores. The Miser meter at a dozen. Whoa, Casey Miser. Go easy on him. We don't want to go easy on him. The Miser meter reaches 12 now on the season as Jonah trots on for the point after attempt. See a helicopter going up in the air. I don't know if that's Skyfox or whatnot. Would have missed the Sky score. You know, it's not going to miss. It's not going to miss a Jonah Cal with the PAT. Don't believe me? Look at that. Think that's Fox 8. Yep, I see an 8 up there. No, that's an ambulance. Excuse me. Or is it? Yeah, that was like, I can't tell if that's an 8 or an ambulance. What I can tell you is that's 21-0. Here we go. Jonah going to kick off again. It's 21-0. Basically scored on a 21-yard screen pass. This game's getting ugly and getting ugly fast. They're going to run with the Hornet flags out there in a minute if they can get them. Waiting. He's going to let one fly. That's a touchback. Ooh, just barely. Uh-oh, 4-0 Texas over the good old Guardians. That's not good. The Guardians down 4-0. What is good is that we're winning 21-0. And I am definitely certain now it's Fox 8 as it's making its way around. So I will say it's Fox 8 making its way here tonight. Couldn't tell if the 8 was a Red Cross or whatnot. Well, I can tell you, we are up 21 still. Dent. Someone almost jumped. They didn't snap it. High snap. Their first run of the contest is for a gain of 0. Logan Miles, a 5'9" junior. 5'9" senior, excuse me. He tried to get something and he got nothing. That's got to be so high of anxiety being up in that helicopter. I know I couldn't do it, folks. That drive me nuts. Oh, you God. Second down, 10, 2:13 left in the quarter. So we did get the ball and we did score to start off this game, as here comes a jet sweep to the left side, and he is taken down. Was that Cal Whitling? I think it was. 13. Devin Bell. It's third down. 14. Tallmadge van, basically the only students here tonight. We're outnumbering them by, I think, our entire student section. It's not packed to the brim. Might outnumber the entire Tallmadge faithful here tonight. It's truly saying something. Third down, 14. 5 receivers here for the quarterback then. And Braxton's not getting that off. He's down at the 9. Looks like that is Dan Miller who got there. Dan Miller on behalf of what looks to be Noah Wooney. Noah Grillis, excuse me. Anyways. Second punt tonight for Tallmadge. Luke lining up at the 44-yard line. Will we see a sky score here? Let's hope so. Because there's 32 seconds left of the first time. How long Fox 8 is going to be here as that kick is going to be a line drive. Luke says, I don't want a piece of that. Or he does. And he's going to run to the left. No block in the back. 30, 25, 20, 17. Good job there by Luke Girding. First down at 10, 15 seconds gone by. And 15 seconds to go, rather, in the first quarter. What a return there by Luke. Good job by the blocking to do nothing illegal, too. Girding going to go to the left with Nick. Jake's going to be on the right. And Jim going to line up under center. Yes. Yes, he is. That's very odd. Single back set. You don't see that every day. But Casey Miser's going to try to burn him on the outside. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He's at the end zone. The Miser meter out of Baker's dozen. It is a touchdown. Someone lost their helmet with 8 seconds to go. Hit the first score, and this game's already over. Again, sorry if I sound cocky. Sorry if I sound overconfident. But it's true. Well, that's not good of a team. Is that number 16, Gib Holding, and that's number 40, Jonah Kauza, as I see Carson Kwiatkowski and Landon Kuzma on the sideline. 8 seconds in the first quarter. Jonah 3 for 3 on PATs tonight. He is now 4 for 4. He is now 4 for 4. Yes, sir. So we did see a sky score tonight, much to my happiness. 28-0. Here we go. John is ready to kick this one off. Jonah with 8 seconds. We're watching toward the game. Hey, it's now 4-2. It's 4-0 at one point. It was a good kick right there that chases him into the end zone touchdown. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line. And a very good game for the good guys, if I were to say so myself. 4 touchdowns in this quarter. 2 of them by Casey Miser. I got it. Don't worry. First down and 10. Whoops. First down. 10 to go. 8 seconds left in the quarter. 5 receiver look here for Dent. Braxton Dent. Shotgun comes out passing. Over the middle. It's caught. I think he got it. I say he got it. No. Or does he? Yes, they say move the chains. First quarter is over. Tallmadge is down bad. 28-0. John, I got checked back in. I need to grab some Culvers. No, they're not sponsoring us, though. So it's okay if I take one, Brian? Thank you. Thank you, guys. No 50-50 raffle. Winner revealed. First down and 10 for the Devils at the 30. It's turning a little bit chilly out here. It's box 8. Staying out there, folks. Don't worry. Tallmadge band playing. They're having fun out there. No denying that. This is what Friday Night Football is all about. Friday nights are all about. First down. There's 10. They're in the I formation. Very rare to see that in this day and age, as it's a fullback type. Oh boy, did we get the football? No. Lost 3 yards though. Is Braxton Dent down? No. Nobody's down, I don't think. Yeah, nobody's down. Second down though at 13. So lining up under center didn't work like it usually doesn't work in this day and age. You always gotta take snaps and not line up under center. They're the cheerleaders reaching new heights, quite literally. Second down, 13. Again, the I formation. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle for a gain of 3. Third down, as Logan Miles couldn't do much on that. Logan Miles on the carry. Freshman won earlier this week, yesterday. We can only hope and assume JV will do more of the same. Third down. Only 1 pick tonight thus far for 19 Braxton Dent, the 6'1" senior, as he goes in I formation for the 3rd straight play out here. And he's going to pass, gets one off just barely, and he's lucky that one's not picked. 4th down. Is another man down for the Devils? Yes. Is that Logan Miles is slamming his helmet in frustration. And I think Logan Miles is hurt. 1:36 through the second quarter. I tell you, I get dizzy looking up there. I'm not good at heights. They kind of scare me and bug me. Actually looking up, oh you gods, it just scared me for a second. And so there's 10:23 left in the second quarter. Tommy Maroon here for WHBW. It's home to Highland Sports and some ball and wall stuff now. Be sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. On the road to 900 subscribers now. Maybe 1,000 by the end of the year. I doubt it, but you never know. What I do know is that things are not looking good for Logan Miles. He is a senior, again, 5'9", 160, running back, defensive back for Tallmadge, and he is hurt. So we are giving him some space right now out here. He's trying to get back up on his feet. Not the first Blue Devil to get hurt tonight. That's the bad part. How are you guys? Yep. Someone was filming me. Yep. Oh, tell him I said thank you. Tell him I said thank you. It is 4th down and 9. I saw it. Don't worry. I caught him. Oh, there I am. Let's see. Yep, there I am. Thank you, guys. Tell him I said thanks once again. That really does mean the world. Luke Kurtig's going to field this one at the 40-yard line. Looks like we're going to do it in the student section. They're going to boo the freshmen per usual. What else is new? Think it's Ogani punting. Approach to England. Luke does not want it. He does not want it. That one's down at the 33-yard line. We would be playing more music. There's just one issue. The student section's doing it. They got all the reasons to be hyped up tonight. Look at all those seniors. My goodness, there are a bunch of them. At the 33-yard line, and it's 1st down, 10 to go. Whistle. Timeout, Tallmadge, their first of the half. So there is that. Both teams going to talk things over. Oh, it is 2 timeouts left for Tallmadge. 1 for the good guys, I think. I don't think there's an injury. There's no injury. Good. Didn't want to make the same mistake out there. There was a timeout, right? No injury? Okay, good. I didn't want to make the same mistake. I saw him pointing the direction. How much I could have sworn. We're gonna break huddle anyways. All righty. I saw that Simpsons episode with Aerosmith tonight, which is why I'm playing it. You see that episode Flaming Mode? Oh, you don't watch The Simpsons? Okay. 1st down and 10. Here we go. I don't know what's going on. I can tell you that's a run up the middle for Grady Gibb. And he's got a 1st down to the 45. Good job by Gibb. 1st down again at the 45. Gibb only with 1 touchdown tonight. Yes, 2 actually. 1 rushing, the other one a passing. I mean, Gerd has 1 touchdown. We're lining up under center again. That's odd. Single back. Looks like it's. Is that Dylan Zard? Doesn't look like Casey Miser. Maybe it is. Luke Girding. Uh-oh, Gibb in trouble. Grady in deep trouble. Just floats one up there. That pass is intercepted at the 26-yard line. One in a flag, not going to get one. Just the 2nd pick this season for the usually reliable quarterback. Brandon Johns on the pick. Boy, did Tallmadge need that or what? Tallmadge really needed that. Can they capitalize is the question at the 25. First time they're not starting at the 20 tonight. As Jonah has checked a bunch of touchbacks. Looks like they go to formation. You can tell being under center was trouble to begin with, folks. High formation. Hand off up the middle, trying to bounce away from everybody. Ain't gonna get much. May have lost the yard. Second down, 11. I tell you, I usually get more viewers on road games than home games. I don't know why. Probably because it's not home. That might have something to do with it. So I guess the running back was lucky to pick up one. I think Miles is back out there. I formation for Tallmadge. Second down, 9 to go. Two receivers. Hand off up the middle. He ain't getting much. He ain't getting a darn thing. It's third down and about 10. So hard to believe Gibb just threw an interception. He's only thrown 2 through almost 5.5 this season. He hasn't had too many passing attempts. Ray says, I don't throw too much, but when I do, it's usually for a big gain. That was one of the rare exceptions. That was one of the rare exceptions. Third down, 10 to go. From the 25, now they take it not under center, but rather in shotgun. Man in motion. 10, quick pass, caught. They're trying to take advantage of the screen. He does. First down to the 36. Well, Girding and keep him on his feet. That's exactly what you needed. Good job there by Dent. A rare first down for Tallmadge tonight. For Metzger, the dude that chased him out. People are just milling all about this joint. Good place to be on Friday night, North Gateway Tire Field. Highland Stadium. 5 receivers set. Man in motion. It's a pop sweep right side and taken down. Good tackle there by number 5, Evan Powell. 7 hasn't had too much going for him on offense, but on defense, he's had a good chunk. Gain of 4 on that. A jet sweep to the right side. He got about 2, actually. Second out, 7:40 to go in the second quarter. For tomorrow, here it won't be as packed when we take on Avon in high school girls soccer, but we can only hope that we still win the game nonetheless. It drives me nuts that you don't get good shots for soccer. Don't know why. But I do know that dump off pass is picked off, flag down. Flag down. Down at the 33. We'll see. We'll see who it's on. Might have been on us. And it's not. Oh, yeah, look at Mr. Meyer. Haven't picked it off indeed. 7:13 in the quarter. Obviously, you're not going to take the penalty. You're going to take a turnover instead. Second pick today for the Blue Devils and Braxton Dent. First pick, of course, coming in the first quarter. I believe it was Cal Wetling, number 20 on the pick last. No, Coop Zelensky. Excuse me, Coop Zelensky. Will Gibb come out passing? No. He gives it to Casey Miser, and Casey Miser down at the 15. First down. Talk about a good run right there for Mr. Miser. 7-11. Clock wasn't running. Clock mustn't have been running because it was only running for 2 seconds. That play definitely lasted longer than 2 seconds. I'm no mathematician. That lasted more than 2 seconds. First down and 10, shotgun, 2 running backs. Is it Evan Faust, the other dude? It might be. And it's a run to the left side. He's down at the 14. That was Evan Faust. Evans had himself a dandy, as mentioned earlier, with a pick tonight. That was before the pick when I said he was having a good day on defense. Second down, 9, 6.5 in the second quarter. You see everybody right there having a blast tonight. You'd be having a blast too if your team was up 28-0 on Tallmadge. The last time we played Tallmadge. Play clock getting skinny, under 10. Gotta hurry. 5 on the play clock. Gotta get down. 3, 2, 1. And we got off. And Casey tries to bounce outside. He's down at the 12. Third down and about 7. I wouldn't be surprised if Gibb comes out passing. Westall. What happened? I don't know. What I do know is that there's 5:45 left. And Fox 8 staying here for now. You see the helicopter up there, folks. Fox 8. Again, I couldn't do that. Could pay me $1 million. I still wouldn't be in that thing. That would be super, super scary. We took a timeout, I think. Odd that we would take a timeout. What's not odd is that we're up 28-0. What's also odd is that we haven't scored in the second quarter yet. Trying to change it. This is only our second drive in the second quarter, so there is that. Can't be mad. And even though Gibb threw a pick, again, can't be mad. He's had himself a phenomenal season thus far. Clock running. And he is passing Grady Gibb. Grady Gibb reverses field wide alone. Touchdown, Evan! Evan Faust, a pick, a touchdown. That man can do anything. Get yourself a guy on your football team that can do everything like Evan Faust can. Oh, yeah. How about that? How about that? So Gibb redeems himself after throwing a rare interception with a nice touchdown pass. Evan, everybody, the words of the Cupid shuffle went to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Evan went to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. I can't sing, though. I am not a good singer. And what is that? Tearing us. Tearing us. They're well out of order. They're out of order. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. But it's 35-0. $35-0 with 5:33. Mrs. Document wants to score the game. 4-2. Who's up? Brian Rocchio, I think. Yep, Brian Rocchio. I hope Guardians win. Donner's ready to kick this one off, folks. They were doing all the cheerleading kicking, I think. I don't know what they're doing. No, the band's doing the kicking. Excuse me. I'm waiting. Going to try and make sure everybody's on the same page out here. And that's 1-5. That can be a touchback. No, it's not. Oh, he fumbled. He's down at the 3, running towards the right. He is met inside the 10. At the 9-yard line, it's first down and 10. How are you? First down and 10 for Tallmadge. Gonna kick it off, I think. Well, Tallmadge gonna pray for a touchdown, I can only assume. I see number 11, Chris Metzger, towards the left, or left. Tallmadge is right, but everybody's on the left for Tallmadge. Looking a pass, barely got that one off. It's caught at the 10, 11-yard line, gain of 2. Second down. Think that may have been Lucas Sapiro? What I do know is that it is second down and 9. Contrary to what the scoreboard says right there, it should say second down because the down marker says second down right there. 4:40 left in the second quarter, and of course the first half. Looks like a shotgun is going to hand one off up the middle, and he's very lucky to get back to the original line of scrimmage on that one. It's third down. Oh, he kicked the ball into the field by Landon Kuzma. That wouldn't have been good. That would not have been good. Third down, 10 from the 9. 4 minutes left in the first half. Van trickles down. They'll be playing at the break. We'll take off the headset for that, folks. Gonna be a running clock in the second half. That's always a good thing. Braxton Dent has 2 picks tonight. That's also a good thing. Could be 3 as that one's chucked up to the air and nobody's going to catch that. Fourth down. Fourth down. 3:41 left in the second quarter. Good hit right there by the good guy. So punting. Looks to be Sapiro, according to Mr. Guthrie. Third at the 40, whistle. Timeout, Blue Devils. Timeout, Blue Devils. Excuse me. Let's see what happens out here. 3:41 on, so it's halftime. We will be at the Coach Howard. Good first half. Yeah. They reverse it because it says 1 for Highland, 3 for Tallmadge. That ain't right. Coach Howard correcting him. Then we got to add timeouts for us, of course. Fourth down. Fourth down. Punting time. Here we go. Time for the punt. That's a line drive heading out of bounds past midfield and to the 46. 3:36 to go till we hit the half. Time for one more touchdown, perhaps. Time for one more touchdown. You would hope. Both bands practicing out there. They do a good job, both the Pride of Highland and the Tallmadge Marching Band. First down 10 will be at our own 47 of our weaker field positions of the game, excluding that muff punt by Girding, or muff kickoff return by Girding. And Dylan Lazar is going to run to the left side, pick up a first down, get up to the 40, get up to the 35, get out of bounds at the 33. Dylan Lazar doing Dylan Lazar things, folks. 3:24 in the first half. So both schools have one timeout. I think we might have three, if not two. .324. Offset pistol. It's Ben Radigan who's checking in on the left side. Always good to see everybody check in. And Gibbs going to do an option. Keep it. He's going to burn everybody with a touchdown. No flag. Grady Gibbs does it again on the ground. Oh, it's almost too easy. And it comes with 3:14 left in the second quarter. Surprised we have not yet start the buses yet in the student section. What I'm not surprised about is that Jonah Kauza, is Jonah Kauza out there? I don't know. I assume he is. No, he is not. Think that's Landon Kuzma? What number is it? That's number 13, I think, Landon Kuzma. He drills it. Good job there by Landon. It's 42-0. 3:14 left. The band plays. Ain't nothing going right for Tallmadge tonight. When I say ain't nothing, I truly mean it. Get with the night's keeper right there. I tell you, this has been a whole bunch of fun, folks. .3:14 left. Jonah Kauza. No Landon Kuzma. Landon Kuzma. Excuse me, Landon. Oh, excuse me for that camera, folks. I have three dudes set back deep to return. And yes, we do have three timeouts, so I was right, like I usually am. So Landon's ready. Landon waiting, as now the student section will show you how it's done. They spelled correctly. The band could not spell it correctly for some odd reason. I do not know why. Landon's waiting. It's a good kick by Landon, chasing everyone back out of the end zone now for a touchback. That is a very, very good kick by Mr. Kuzma. .3:14 as the night grows and as it gets cold. You might see Coach Gibbons try to squeeze in one more drive, perhaps, if he burns some timeouts. 42-0. Tallmadge drowning big time. Coach Chris Meyer out on the field, engaging with signs with the good guys. 42-0. That's insane. What's also insane is that Tallmadge may not get this playoff. There's 5 on the play clock, 4 on the play clock, 3 on the play clock, 2 on the play clock, 1 on the play clock, and delay a game. No delay a game. Pass caught. Big hit stick. Wow. Who was that? Chris Metzger. That's who it was. Chris Metzger with a nice hit right there. No timeouts being burned yet. The 3 kickers right there. Second down and about 9 from the 21. Braxton down in I formation. I'm surprised they're keeping him out there, folks. He probably won't play second half. Then up the middle with the handoff to Logan Miles, who's lucky to pick up maybe a few yards. It's 3rd down. So Tallmadge probably going to wait to snap this. Probably got the ball with under a minute, unless, of course, we take a timeout or an incompletion or any stoppage in play, folks. 3rd down, 7 to go. Again, the I formation, definitely odd to see that in this day and age. You don't see too many fullbacks anymore. Whatever happened to the fullback? I don't know. What I do know is that they're 98 seconds and they will not. No, they will get it off. Play fake. In trouble, and Dan Miller says you're getting nothing and you're going to like it. On behalf of number 10, Frankie Ianagi. 4th down, and we are not taking a timeout. Think Coach Gibbons is content with a 42-0 cushion at the break. It will be Tallmadge ball heading into the second half. I don't think they've had to play cross midfield tonight. That's sad. What's not sad is that Luke is ready to field this one, perhaps at the 48-yard line. Here we go, still waiting for the punt. 1 on the play clock, and they will simply roll out the clock. 41 seconds. 41 seconds. Excuse me once again. Forty-one seconds. Guardians, I think, are still down by a score of 4-2. Looks like it. It also looks like we're up 42-0 on the Blue Devils. Tallmadge out of timeouts. 41 ticks of the clock left till it's time for the second half. All righty. Excuse me. Sorry about this, sir. This Tallmadge will be ready to punt this. 41 seconds left till it's halftime. Skirting again from the 46-yard line. Here's the snap. He's just going to punt this one off target. Heads up. Fair catch on the sideline, too. A little star on the right side of midfield. I don't know if we're going to try to kick or score or whatever the heck. What I can't tell you is that there are 36 ticks of the clock left, and this game's basically over now. 42-0. We have a commanding lead out here. First down and 10. Gibb is back out on the field. Might be his last drive of the contest. Casey might be his last drive of the contest. And Grady roll out right side, reverses field. That's caught by Nick Dubkowski. Oh, what a block. Oh, what a move, Nick Dubkowski. Oh, Nick is still going. And he's out of bounds at the 22. There is a flag that comes in late. 27 seconds, so it's halftime. Who is it on? I assume it's on us. Coach Gibbons won't be the happiest man on planet Earth about that, folks. They're talking things over, my friends. You see the refs right there. They wave off the flag. All right. And we are 23 yards away from our 7th touchdown tonight. We did get out of bounds. Mike Gibbons has 3 timeouts to burn. That took 4 seconds. Can't believe that took 4 seconds. Clock must have started a little late. Either that or we were just going super duper fast. First down, 10 to go at the 23-yard line. There's a shotgun set. Nick to the left. Girding on the right. Looks like I won't be able to own many donuts tonight. Luke only has 1 touchdown. 2 rushing by Gibb. 2 rushing by Miser. What was the other touchdown? I forgot. Oh, I haven't passed that too. Gibb wide alone. Touchdown. Girding. How about that? Speak of the devil. We're beating the devil. We're beating the devil. Washington State 48-0. Man amongst children out here. 23-yard missile. Grady Gibb with 3 touchdowns. Luke Girding, 2 touchdowns. Both of them receiving touchdowns. What else? We're going nuts right now. Josh Messina is like, fire me up, everybody. We're going to fire him up indeed. Landon Kuzma to make it a 49-0 game. He does just that. Was that Carson Kwiatkowski? I don't know. Yes, it was Carson Kwiatkowski, so I apologize. Where is everybody going? I don't know. What I do know is that it is 49-0. Really a good game. Ooh, Jose Ramirez is up for the good old Guardians. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, here we go. Jonah's going to kick off. Looks like we won't be able to play Sandstorm. Yep, I don't think I'll be able to play Sandstorm for Mr. Guthrie's talking things over. Here comes the ever so important kickoff. And then what's on fly? That is going to be, oh, I thought it was going to come on out, but no. 49-0 likely your score at the break. If I'm Tallmadge, I don't even bother trying to do anything. Well, the clock will be running all second half, you'd assume. Unless Tallmadge can somehow, some miraculous way score 7 touchdowns or something like that. They'll kneel it out. Or will they kneel it out? Under center. Waiting for snap, he does kneel it out. Well, Coach Gibbons has all 3 timeouts. The clock wasn't running, but now it does. And Coach Gibbons is not going to bother taking a timeout. Why would he? Look at that, my friends. 49-0 at the half. No complaints for Mr. Mike Gibbons. He's on pace for his 90th win here at Highland. We'll take off the headset while the bands play. Well, I can assure you one thing, folks, before the band plays, it won't be a happy Mike Hay in the locker room. His team is getting beaten up mercilessly. So now it's halftime. I've always forgot Tallmadge has a mighty small band, but they do a good job.
At least I always thought they do a good job. Let's listen.
Field Commander Nick Silva, is your band ready? Please welcome to the field, the Tallmadge Blue Devil Marching Band! Ladies and gents, this is it, the moment you've waited for. From the hit musical and featuring songs Pregame. Please tell me, do you want to go to the greatest show? One, two, three, four, five. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride. A little bit of you makes us your band. With Lou Vega's Mambo number 5. Back in '99, Ricky Martin danced his way into our hearts with this next tune. The Blue Devil Marching Band is Upside, Inside Out. They're Living La Vida Loca. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The Tallmadge Blue Devil Marching Band would like to thank the Highland Band and fans for their warm welcome this evening. Have a great night, everybody, and go Blue Devils!
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the 2025 Pride of Highland Marching Band! We opened tonight's performance with one of the catchiest pop songs of the late 90s that was made famous by the Henson Brothers. Here is Bop. song is an all-silent classic that features our flute and piccolo section. Here is the 1986 hit, You Can Call Me Out. We close tonight's performance with one of NSYNC's most popular singles. Off their album, No Strings Attached, this is Bye Bye Bye.
Yeah, Shadur is here. He's on the left side of the field. Shadur Sanders was here last Tuesday night to watch the Highland Hornets beat the Copley Indians in volleyball. He's returned. He has returned to bring us the good word, as Peter Griffin would say. But he's also here for some entertainment and some Friday night football, as you know by now. Yep. You just know that for a fact. Shadur Sanders. My mom texted me and told me. Where is that? Yep, Mr. Sanders is somewhere around there. So there's Shadur Sanders right there. And every day he gets the NFL player. So there is that. How about that? There's Sanders. Guardians update. It's still 4-2 out there in downtown Cleveland. So there is that. Eric Zabrowski in for the good old Guardians. Played MLB the show earlier today for the first time in a long time. Guardians are going to win 3-2. You can safely say that's going up in flames. There's the ticket, $808. So I'm still waiting. What? Oh no. This is a lot of the guts. So it is a 49-0 score out here. Everybody practicing, having fun, to say the least. We're gonna have 3 more minutes to the clock, as we know. It's been a little bit fun. It's still lengthy things. Go ahead. Yep. So raffle winner right there. Still waiting. And we're starting to 2-1 it. So there is that. Yeah, homecoming's next week against the Barberton Magics. So there is that. Still waiting. It is 49-0. Tallmadge ball to start off the second half. Long night. Long night. Well, usually this would be the part where the student section's going nuts. But of course, it's just getting said and done by now. See a lot of folks filing for the exit, too. Honestly, I would be mad, but when you're up 49-0, you couldn't give a care in the world. It's not that good. Be picking off, I think that's West. We're facing West. No, we're facing East. North will be kicking off over there because the sun sets over there. East, I thought you said West. So south end zone is indeed right there, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me. 49-0. Second half is going to go by fast. Don't worry, folks. So Shadur Sanders in the building once again. Who would have thunk it? I think that guy likes Highland High School. And by I think, I mean I know he does. Yeah, everybody's talking with Shadur Sanders over there. My mom was the first one to tell me Shadur was on the field. So there is that. The Black and Green Brigade. Right, I kicked this one off and I was mistaken. Must be the north end zone. Wait a minute. Wait, that's east. We're facing east. Duh. I'm not smart, I'll tell you that. But what I will tell you is that it's 49-0. Landon Kuzma will kick off. I'll run back. Thank you. We're waiting for Landon Kuzma to kick this one off. Good kick right there, chasing him back into the end zone for a touchback. 17 seconds elapsed through it. Clock is running like there ain't no tomorrow, folks. Well, if you're Tallmadge, the only thing you can do is get a dignity touchdown. That's the only thing you can do, folks. 28 give it up in the first quarter, 21 in the second. And ever since then, we'll see what happens. I can only imagine that their backups will be in. See, number 15, that would be Caleb Johnson, a senior, moving to the right. Over a minute gone by already. And Dent stays in as he's pushing the pile forward on the ground game for a gain of 7. That looked to be, was that Logan Miles? It might have been. Looks like we have our backup secondary in. Perhaps. No, Coop Zawinski's still out there. How about that? And J-Mo Gordon's staying out there. Or no, number 2, Logan Miles, excuse me. That was who Mr. Guthrie was willing to choose number 2. Yeah, there it is, Mr. Sanders, Shadur Sanders, who's had himself a great preseason, of course. We can only hope the Browns beat Detroit Sunday. What would happen, though, I don't know. I'm kind of unsure about it. But if you're going to play the games, did we say that about, hold on a minute, there's a first down the right sideline, still going down after 38. Didn't we say that about last week against the Packers? I think we did. So obviously anything is possible, as Kevin Garnett once famously yelled. Chatham Phillips Garrett's brother on the tackle. Chatham 6 foot on the dot, 170. Garrett, of course, now at University Heights, playing for those pesky and mean-spirited Blue Streaks. Got nothing against the school. It's just that they're our biggest rival. High snap, handoff, and he is going to get away from the first wave, not get away from the second as he loses 5 miles. Last thing you want if you're Mike Hay is another injury or another score, because this ball game is basically history by now. 49-0. We've played almost 3 minutes of this quarter nonstop. Second down, 15. Shotgun set here for number 19, Braxton Dent. Dent with a man on the left. Here he goes in shotgun. Dent looking to pass. Here comes the heat. Here comes the escape. Here comes them tripping and falling. Another loss of 5. Looks like the turf trolls got him. Third down. Third down and 20. Why should there hear Tallmadge comeback right? Guys, oh, I hate to tell you, but it's 49-0 with the running clock. Again, anything's possible, but I wouldn't bet on it. You never know, though. My God. Why should there here? He's a diehard Highland Hornet fan, I tell you. That's why he's here. He was at the volleyball game last Tuesday. I got to talk to him there. Sure is a pretty cool guy, I'll tell you that. It was nice to interview him, to say the least. That pass is a little too far. Fourth down. Now, Tallmadge edged out Barberton 21-20 last week. And Copley bounced Tallmadge 49-7 in their only conference games thus far this season. So If that's indicating anything for next week, I expect it to be something like this. I believe Luke Girding is returning it. Oh boy, that's a shank. Out of bounds before midfield. 7:09, clock stopped. Clock stopped. That was not a good punt, but it happens. Indeed happens. And it did get to midfield. He's very lucky. Super lucky. That's Aiden. Aiden Police checking in. He's got Dylan Lazar in the backfield. Dylan, the senior running back. Surprise. He's like Dylan out there. Considering back that Dylan is Casey's backup. Wouldn't be surprised if he went to Frankie Iannaji, but I guess not. Hey, Dylan Lazar, I'll take it. I'll take it. Dylan Lazar's going to take it the whole way. Touchdown. How about Mr. Lazar? More days. Just swore that was a touchdown. They whistled things. Touchdown. There we go. That was definitely odd. Sideline warning, I think, on the good guys. That is 55-0. My goodness, what a game. Yeah, I thought so too. Blocking the back. All right, to kick this one through the uprights. Yep, the senior kicker, Carson Twiatkowski. Carson's ready to make this a 56-0 ball game, but he doesn't. It's all right. It's all right because it's 55-0. We'll check what the Guardians score is, but I do not know what it is. So what's the score of the Guardians game? What inning? Bottom of the fifth, so plenty of time. I'm just saying the magic number would go down to 1 with the Guardians win tonight, so there is that. I think Tallmadge never wants to hear the song Sandstorm again after this game. I'll tell you that. Coach Shadura wants to. Oh boy, a lot of people talk Tallmadge going to stage 70-0. Let's go. Oh, we're winning. That's what's good. Top score for 6-3-0. You need to have the Tallmadge announcer. I would tell you, I would be down on the field with Shadur. There's just one major issue. I fear I'm going to lose connection. I fear I'm going to lose connection. I don't want to lose connection. Landon Kuzma kicking this one off. Landon kicking off. I would talk to Shadur Sanders, of course, if this one goes high and deep, and that ball is probably going to be a touchback. It is a touchback. I would talk to Shadur Sanders. The only issue is, as they're doing class chance, I would, and there's just one major issue. I fear I'm going to lose connection down there, and it's my duty as being the DJ here tonight. Can't really do anything about it. Did miss the PAT. That's right, Mohammed. Wonder if he'll give me updates on the scores around Northeast Ohio like he usually does. He's a good guy. And I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. I'm pretty sure we also know they might have a new quarterback in. But Connor Lowry, no, that's number 80 floating one. That pass is a nice catch. I thought he caught it inbounds. Number 80, that's Chase Waller, a freshman quarterback. He's positioned as a quarterback, which is definitely odd because usually quarterbacks are not number 80. Corsado Graham was number 60 with the Browns. That's the only high number. Bernie Kosar was number 20 in Miami. Doug Flutie was 22 in Boston College. Of course, Doug Flutie and, of course, Bernie Kosar had that epic showdown in 1984 where it came down to that Hail Mary. Of course, I hate Hail Marys. And while we're on the subject of Hail Marys, the Evil Empire tomorrow, Mount Union. I'm a little scared about that game, but I think we can do it. I'd love to beat Mount Union. You guys going to the game tomorrow? Mr. Piro, you going to the BW Mount game tomorrow? Oh, come on. It's Evil Empire. It's the Evil Empire, the Mount Union Purple Raiders. 4-2 Rangers in the bottom of the fifth. Thank you, Mohammed, as always. Chris Lord, the 5'10" quarterback. It's worth knowing that I play him this week in fantasy football. My dad's fantasy league. And speaking of Boom, what's his name of it? Talking about Boom right there. With the defense. Second down and a good chunk of yardage. 29 got the call. Caden Curry, the 5'6" sophomore. Chase Waller's 5'10", 140. So there is that. Under 2 minutes to go. Number 0, that's Josh Perez. He hurries towards the sideline. 55-0. Sweep to the left. Gonna try burn everybody. He will get up to the 48. It's third down. Zabrowski's no longer pitching. Don't know where Shadur went. I assume he left. I want to talk to him at the end of the game. Gotta ask him because I think he was at the Avon game earlier this season against St. Ignatius. Who's better, us or Avon? You better say the correct answer, and that's us, of course. I really like our odds of being the Eagles. I really do. I'm praying to God himself, that we can do it. Floating one deep, and Rannigan watches it go over his head, incomplete. Fourth down and 2 to go. I assume they'll keep the troops on the field. Chase Waller, I believe his quarterback. Last play of the fourth quarter. That looked like he was ready to return this bad boy. Fourth down, 2 to go. And they're going to take it to the end. End of the third. Yeah. 55-0. What a game for the good guys. Keeps picking, bring on the Magic. That's something we all get down with. Barberton does not know what they're going to go up against next week. I'll tell you that. It's homecoming night next week. Barberton's going to get ripped to shreds. I'm sorry if I sound mean or cruel, but Barberton, they have one win. I don't know what the score of the Magic's game is. I forget who they're playing. I think they might be going up against Roosevelt, say. Because they play Cuyahoga Falls. Copley's got Aurora. That means it comes down to either Revere or Roosevelt. Oh, here we go for the. Now they get ready to play the drum. We could not have stopped the music at a much better time. Fourth down, keeping the troops on the field. Man in motion. Touch pass left side. He is going to pick up the first to the 45. First time Tallmadge pass midfield. It comes with a backup. So Elijah Williams, a 5'5" freshman. I tell you, they have a lot of small dudes out there. I kid you not. Elijah Williams only stands at 5'5". So does McAlpin Bujel. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I apologize if I didn't. Tallmadge lacks a lot of height. They lost one of their tallest guys, Nate Hunhauer, number 8 for the Devils. There's a lot of people, a lot of empty seats out here tonight. They think the rest of the game's going to be a waste, and they would think correctly. To the outside, big hit. Oh, my. Number 28, Neil Flattery on him. Neil just laid the wood on him. He didn't lay a wood, he laid an entire house on him. Pink Shooter is no longer at Highland Stadium now. Second at it, 2 from the 37-yard line. Under 10 and a half, we're in danger of losing the shutout. We've only had one shutout this season. It came to the Hudson Explorers of all teams, probably because their defense is out there for a majority of the game, our main starters. Here's a quick pump fake, trying to escape. He will not. That's Ben Radigan. It's 3rd down. I don't know if you can hear the drums or whatnot. But they just finished. They just finished. Phone's at 38%. It ought to last for the rest of the night. You would assume 3rd down and 9 from the 44-yard line. There's 9.5 till this game's mercifully over. Number 80, Chase Waller in shotgun. Looking to pass to the left, and he is going to get that one off. It is caught, and another hit stick. Couldn't tell who it was on the far sideline, but I can't tell you it's 4th down and 9. Johnny Prucha on the stop. Johnny plays quarterback. He also plays defensive back. We might see Johnny if we stop him here. Less than 9 minutes to go in the football game. And barring a miracle, a beyond miracle, this game's over. And will belong to us. We'll go to 6-0 on the season. The game was well out of hand. They are leading the Rough Riders Barberton 22-14. He just chucks one up to the heavens, and he overshoots everybody. And as always on the update, they're ahead 22-14. The Magic's over the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Crazy and loving the band. The student section disappeared. But can you really blame them? The game was over, basically, after we scored the first touchdown. I wouldn't say from the opening kickoff, but during fumbled, and Tallmadge almost got it. That's the only thing, along with a Grady Gibb pick, that is going wrong for us tonight. Otherwise, everything has gone right. And if you're Tallmadge, you got to keep your head up. Keep on trucking. You still got your playoff hopes alive. There's always the possibility of winning out. Pass midfield. Frankie Ionashi with one of his better runs this season. To the 44. That'll be a 1st down. So Aiden out there. You don't get to see Aiden play that much. But he does do it, Andy. I think they're cheering for the cheerleaders. They were making their way up literally from not fans, but the other fellow cheerleaders. And Frankie's going up the middle. He's going to get up to the 38. Been a little bit rough for him thus far this season, but he's trying to change things. Who can blame him? Tallmadge did not even have a student session bother showing up tonight, but one can only hope if you're a Blue Devils fan, they'll show up next week. I think they will if they're home. You guys home next week? Who you got? Revere. That'll be a good game, I'll tell you that. Two good teams going at it. Towns Revere, I can only assume a good crowd for that one. Joey or Reedy? I think Joey. It was number 38, Andrew Sharapeta. Is that or Oscar Hudak? One of those dudes. Third down, it's next. He may come out passing. He might come out passing. I don't know why you'd come out passing, but this game's basically history. That might be why you shouldn't come out passing. Our player of the game might be Luke Curry. Oh, hold on a minute. That's a first down run. 17-yard line. Yeah, I'll give it to Luke Girding. He had 2 receiving touchdowns. Grady Gibbons mighty close. He had a good chunk of touchdowns. But Gerd had 2 of those receiving. Evan Faust is a worthy candidate. Casey Miser, of course, 2 touchdowns. And, of course, Evan Faust, who had an interception and a touchdown tonight. 5 minutes to go. This is probably the best our backups have played since McDowell. We did a good job against McDowell, of course. Less than 5 minutes to go till this ball game is history. And standing tall, the 6'2" senior is going to keep one up the middle, and he is going to go down at the 16. Good night tonight for us. The prediction is 70-0. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. But I do think we won the game. 4.5. Can't tell who's in. What I can say is that there are 4 minutes and 15 seconds till this game ends. Aiden's going to hand one off. He's going up to the 10, to the 5, 4, 3. Levi Clark is who they say it is. Try and see where Clark is. I don't know. What I do know is that they're under 4 minutes, and we're going to try to punch in yet another. Would be number 27, Joey Uridi on it. It could be. Would be 14, Aiden Police. It could be. 3 yards away, Aiden bootleg left side. He is gonna be a yard short, I think. And he is. This is the part where you want to line up under center. Oh, it's not line up under center. 3:15. The students are slowly going to make their way onto the field. Obviously, they probably weren't even paying attention to this thing. I wouldn't have been fine with it. I would be, of course, but still, saying down, go to go at the 1. Shotgun formation. 2:53 in the ball game. Aiden another bootleg. He is gonna score. Touchdown Hornets. Aiden the senior. He's got it to a 61-0 ball game. Wow. Good job by Aiden as always. Levi Clark, number 30. I don't see him on my roster. Freshman Levi. Hey. All right, hey. Good job. Freshman, yep. Good job, Levi. And here comes Landon Kuzma. The snap, the kick. It is week 1, but he got it. We'll make our way down to the field. Mr. Guthrie, you got the space bar F8 because I'm going down on the field. Thank you. Well, Tallmadge did not get a point tonight, unless they can squeeze in a touchdown. You never know what can happen. We gotta make our way down to the field. 92 seconds left. I'm pretty sure no Tallmadge Blue Devil ever wants to hear the song Sandstorm again. I'll be quite honest. Your mom? Good. And we'll make our way down to the field. Final minute coming up here, folks. Mr. Taylor, I'm pretty sure the Devils never want to hear Sandstorm again. There's less than a minute to go. The Killers, how are you? Yes, yes. Okay, you guys. Yep. I got you guys. I got you guys. Doesn't that hurt? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. As we're still waiting for the kickoff. Obviously, it won't matter. What a game. Logan, what can you say about it? Yes, hold on, man. Logan, what can you say? That's
Tommy!
Maybe we should do a series on the sideline. This has been a blower. Let's run down the last 10 seconds for another Hornet victory. 6-0 and 3-0 conference.
That's right, Logan. You have a good night.
Wow.
See you, Nolan. Have a good night, too. You hear Logan Kane? It was almost over from the beginning. 62-0. Everybody's going to shake hands. More than halfway to an undefeated season. And judging by how things are going to fare for the second half of this season, it's safe to say we're probably going 10-0. And by probably, I think definitely. I think indeed. I indeed think 10-0 is on the horizon. Who chose your player of the game tonight? I went with Girding.
I'm going with Girding too. Yeah.
All right. All right. And so they're all high fives. Just another day in the office for the Black and Green Brigade. Coach Gibbons has now won 90 here at Highland. So that's always a good thing. Good night out here. Everybody pitched in. Even the backups did their thing out here tonight. Oh, they want Dylan to do it. How about this? Dylan, a celebrity here. They want him to do it. Let's watch. Let's watch. The quarterback last year for us. All right. All right.
That's a W. Fox News and Shador Sanders. Can't ask for a better game. 62-0.
I think they're, yep. Dylan, does that bring back good memories? All right. Let's listen. Let's listen.
Great job, proud of you guys. They're proud of everyone here. Thank you for preparation. You guys came out here and dominated the game. So a lot of good things offensively. We said at the end of the day, okay, we got to be able to look back and look at those times and make sure that we're playing the right way. Because again, you can go out there and beat the team, right? And then, was it good enough? So that's really going to be your challenge. Right? So you got to be great senior leadership. You got to look at everybody else. You guys got to continue to hold each other accountable, okay, and demand perfection. If you guys want to get to where you're going to get, I know what we're going to, okay? But we can't take any steps back. And sometimes you play a team and, hey man, we ran over, you know, but was there a rep? So you guys were out there and dominated right from the get-go. Let's keep it up, okay? Take it one day at a time. Let's go in tomorrow, have a great third session. JV guys, go out there and today. And again, hey, JV football here, it's really freaking important. Those reps in the second half are really, really important. Like, there's a lot of guys that want to hear right now. Play on the first half. So you guys got to continue to put in the work. Whether it's practice, JV, freshman, varsity, just keep working, man. Keep plugging away. That's the difference. Okay, that's the difference. So, obviously, a great one that came here and played here. So proud of this guy.
Sundays beat the phone, now it's time to go roll.
Too easy is what we say, but that's exactly how we like it. Everybody goes nuts. Look at that. Our heroes welcome for the Black and Green Brigade. Logan right there. He's having a blast. Live one show. Go ahead, Logan. Let's go. Here we go. You're a player of the game. Yeah, 2 touchdowns. You were 1 short of the donut hat trick. Hey, you had a great night, though, Luke. Go ahead. Go have a good one. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Everybody, excuse me for the voice crack. Everybody's having a blast out here tonight. Whoa, boy. Yes. Yes, I got you. Good job tonight, as always. Who else can we talk to down here? Oh, we can talk to Casey Miser, who might be a wee bit busy. During guys' homecoming day right there, folks. Always good to see that. I was a loser, I didn't have a date. But Casey, the Miser meter's at the Baker's dozen now. Baker's dozen.
Really putting everything together at this point. Like, we're working hard at practice, and practice makes perfect. Like, you can't say much better than that.
Well, we're almost halfway to Avon. How are we going to prepare for the Eagles?
They're a great team. We know that. So we gotta keep practicing hard and hopefully come out with this year.
I think we do too, Casey. Guys like you, I think we got this. I would be sad if we don't. Cody, good game out there on line. You had a sack, if I'm not mistaken.
I'd go for a trash can.
I went to the credit time. He's very good. And our biggest fan. Eli Howard here. Nothing gets better than Eli Howard. Great guy, great character.
So about halfway to Avon, how do we beat the Eagles?
Yeah, week by week, steadily
All right, I know, you know me, I think in advance, but you guys do your thing.
In school.
Film in school, how about that? Go celebrate and have a good night. Pretty sure everybody's gonna have a good night tonight. Down here on the North Gateway Tire Field. If you're not having a good night tonight, that might be a you thing. It is a you thing, not a me thing. Coach Gibbons, another game, another win. This is getting a little bit repetitive, isn't it? All right, I know you don't want to hear. What? Yeah, Avon Empire. You don't want to hear Avon yet, but we're almost at the halfway point. How do we prepare for them? Yep. And I just want to say, that was your 90th win here. 90th. Yep. 90 and I think 124. So good job, Coach Gibbons, as always. We're going to say good night from Granger once again. Maybe Coop would like an interview. Coop, would you like an interview? You had an interception tonight. How about it? And now it's 6-0, about halfway, more than halfway playoffs, about halfway to Avon. Oh yeah, Coop. Go ahead and have a good night. I'll let you have a good night. Tommy Marin, thanking you for watching here on WHBW. Thanking you once again. We are going to say good night. And for all of us here, which is just myself, I'm Tommy Maroon once again thanking you. Good night, everybody.